with integrity and good governance in helping communities for holistic transformation, or Light Microfinance Inc., is a non-stock, non-profit organization registered on October 27, 2015 as God's way of preserving His ministry in nation building through poverty alleviation. The name Light was drawn from John chapter 8 verse 12, as it is only through Jesus that the organization can find the true light that will lead it towards the right path, and only in walking closely with Him can His light be illuminated in the communities the organization serves. After overcoming 2 corporate disputes, through the grace of God, and with the help of other like-minded organizations like TPKI, through assisting with the transition and even hosting a weekly joint fellowship, Light was finally registered on October 27, 2015 with its first office at Lebon 2 Residences in Greenville Subdivision, San Fernando, Pampanga. During the transition, the organization was sustained by its main products and services such as the Multipurpose Loan Program, the Growth-Oriented Micro-Enterprise Loan Program, and the Agricultural Loan Program. Everyone had a role to play in helping the organization build itself up and move forward towards the light of Christ. For 2016, Light gives emphasis to staying true to its calling as God's ministry by providing relevant support and services to its staff and partner clients. On Light's first year, the organization was able to re-establish and set up its 49 branches with 824 staff and 117,696 partner clients by the end of the year, lowered its loan interest to 3%, opened its doors to male partner clients, and began the study for the Light Loan Program, giving 0% loan interest to the marginalized sector. For the non-financial services, monthly thematic modules have been developed to be used in cluster meetings and corporate morning devotions. And the iConnect Renewal of Vows and Usapang Pamilya have been established. Aside from the activities for 2016, the organization also partnered with PhilHealth for its iGroup program, and 53 scholars have been accepted to kickstart the Light Scholarship Program. For the staff, the organization was able to refine its salary structure to provide equitable and fair implementation based on the identified competencies per position, improve the provision of benefits and engagement, such as HMO coverage, inclusion of life insurance, provision of company uniform, and a yearly summer outing to promote workplace wellness, teamwork, and camaraderie. This year, the organization also started the implementation of the Semestral Performance-Based Incentive, or PBI, as manifestation of the organization's value to hard work provided by the employees, and competency-based job profile for operations, and updated modules for the onboarding training program for newly hired employees to appropriately respond to the new initiatives of the organization in terms of its products and services. It was also this year when the first Branch Accountants Conference was organized to facilitate the standardized implementation of accounting policies and procedures. For 2017, the theme Lead to Light aims to empower everyone into living out the light and leading others towards the source of light, who is the Lord our God. This year, the organization opened 4 new branches in Iligan, Kidapawan, Digos, and San Francisco. And the Light Loan Program was launched in selected branches for pilot testing. The organization also set up the policies and guidelines for the loan repayment capacity analysis and opened its doors to the continuous membership of partner clients who are 71 to 80 years old. It was also this year when the organization signed a contract with Oradian for the automation of its system through InstaFin. The SPM or Social Performance Management was mainstreamed for the organizational policies and processes, and the current main office building was fully acquired. For the non-financial services, the Eye Care, which is a health symposium activity for the partner clients, and Eye Nurture, which is for various environmental interventions, have been fully implemented. For its staff, more intentional capacity-building interventions through the Light Leadership Development Program were initiated. For the theme this year, the organization opted it to be a declaration of thanksgiving for God's presence in the organization over the years. This year, the organization opened up 2 more branches in Tagaytay and Kawayan. There have also been improvements on the processes and policies and guidelines in the operations, like the policies and guidelines on the standard collection practices, revisions on the CBU policies and features, and the PAR or Portfolio at Risk Prevention and Recovery Plan. And all year round, portfolio management trainings and InstaFin trainings have been occurring in different branches and areas. The Board of Trustees and Management also participated in various trainings and events this year, such as a board governance training, the Mindanao Microfinance Council Incorporated or MMCI Conference, and the Asia Pacific Microfinance Forum in Singapore. Our other stakeholders were not left behind. This year, we held the first Partner Mentors Retreat facilitated by Pastor Philip Flores and was attended by all of our partner mentors from different areas. The non-financial services of the organization had been in constant implementation, and the Carolina Community Farmers Association or CCFA under the Community Development Program in Barangay Carolina, Naga City, was already able to build a community store and was able to donate tables to 5 schools in their area. One of the highlights of the year for the staff is the development of the retirement program. And it was also this year when the new communication plan and the relocation package for relocated staff were approved and implemented. And the organization further strengthened its support to the branches by adding the area accountants in the structure. This year's corporate Christmas party had been different too, and was focused more on sharing the grace of God to others. The main office and branch offices each chose a community for their outreach Christmas program, thus ending the year still serving the Lord. Through the 2019 theme, Back to Basics, Light looked back and reviewed its vision, mission, and core values to help it move forward as one stronger and more committed organization. This year, branch expansion was temporarily put on hold to go back to the basics and improve the organization's existing system, policies, and guidelines. A branch expansion formula was implemented for future branch expansions. Branch forms have been simplified. The moratorium policies and guidelines was set up. The Balikbayad service started. And the Recovery and Reinforcement Unit was established. As for the non-financial services, a new addition to its program kickstarted this year. The Sharing Meaningful and Intentional Love Experiences or SMILE program provided an avenue for its staff and partner clients to share their blessings through a local community outreach program. And to further help the loan officers in reaching the communities they serve, the organization approved an alternative transportation program for its field staff. It was also this year when the organization acquired 2 lots in San Fernando, Pampanga, and the farm lot in Orani, Bataan. For 2020, Light was reminded that deepening the roots is a responsibility to harvest healthy fruits through the grace of God. The year kick-started with the eruption of the Taal volcano in January and the COVID-19 pandemic on March. And right after the main office retreat last March of 2020, President Rodrigo Duterte announced that the whole Luzon will be put on an enhanced community quarantine due to the COVID-19 pandemic. And it was not just the organization's operations and plans that were put on hold, but also most of the businesses and livelihood of its partner clients. But come June of 2020, Light opened its doors again into serving communities, starting with the launching of the debt relief measures to help partner clients recover financially, which includes the loan moratorium, CBU offsetting, loan refinancing, and loan restructuring, and the new cluster management to ease in with the transition to the new normal. There was also an organizational restructuring which paved way for the establishment of the Non-Financial Services Group and the Corporate Affairs Department. 2020 has also been a year of digital innovations for the organization. This year, Light dipped its toes in fintech through its partnership with Union Bank Ion, and the IT team started the conceptualization for Project Lumen, the organization's very own in-house system. Trainings and capacity building programs have also been continuously provided to the staff by going digital through webinar sessions, which have been continuously improving in order to provide the best service and experience to its recipients. And the alternative transportation program was modified to cater to more field staff and officers in further reaching and serving more communities. Despite all the adversities the organization had to go through, it was still able to survive through the grace of God. It stayed true to its vision, mission, and core values, and continuously adapted to changes in order to deliver only the best in serving the Lord. Light will continue to exist and move forward as long as the people behind it continue to believe and push forward towards achieving the mission given by the Lord to the organization. Everyone played and will play an important role in sharing the light of Christ to the world. We can only move forward. We will march on beyond 5. We can all keep the fire and the light alive.